Hello, this is a video for Products for Awesome, and this year I'm again recommending the Humane League. Unlike last year, I'm not spending loads of time on video itself, but my recommendation for the Humane League is based on years and years of serious thought and research, and that is what I will talk about a little bit in this video. I wanted to reduce suffering as much as I could since I was a teenager. And at first, I thought that animals don't matter, only humans matter, for example, because humans are so much smarter than animals. But then thought experiments by philosophers like Peter Singer convinced me otherwise. So, for example, Peter Singer pointed out that if we don't care about animals because they are not as smart as humans, we should also not care about some severely mentally disabled people, some of whom might not even be as smart as a monkey or a pig. And that made me realize that this is ridiculous. Of course, mentally disabled people require our care and attention, and so do animals. And then I saw these secretly filmed videos of conditions in animals, in farms for animals, farm for food, and those conditions were just completely atrocious. Uh, it was clear that these animals suffer so much. And at first, everyone around me was telling, oh, these are just few bad farms that they found. This is vegan propaganda. Don't believe in it. But the more I looked into it, the more I believed it. I befriended some of the people who make these videos, and they said that they saw these atrocious conditions everywhere they film. And like I had a friend who didn't believe that these conditions are so bad, and he ended up touring around the world, seeing farms everywhere, and got very convinced that this is a huge issue. And he's now working on cultivated meat. And yeah, things like that made me really believe that this is an important issue. My plan for reducing suffering as much as possible was to try to earn as much money as I can and then donate a large portion of that money to charities. And I realized that it's very important to which charities I donate money. Uh, Based on that, because how much suffering I reduce could differ by hundreds of thousands of times based on which charity I donate to. At first, I looked into various human charities, but I ended up realizing that animal charities can be just much more cost effective. For $1, you can help tens animals, and to help one human in the same way, charities spend a hundred or 1,000 or even more dollars. Uh, and animal charities help just tens of animals per $1 spent, which is just ridiculous. Um, and I ended up eventually working in this area. I interned for animal charity evaluators for 6 months, and then I worked for Rethink Priorities as a senior researcher for 4 years. And I analyzed all kinds of things related to animal welfare. And this intervention that the Humane League does, which is improve welfare for farm chickens, I just got more and more convinced that it's very, very cost effective and good. Usually, the more you looked into an intervention, the less excited you are about it because the more problems you see in it. And while there are many problems in improving conditions for chickens, I just got more and more excited because, according to my latest estimates, they help 60 animal 60 chicken years per $1 spent, which is just insanely cost effective, and these improvements are really substantial. It's really a lot of suffering that they decrease. You can see more details on that in my last year's Project for Awesome video, um, and in my analysis of cost effectiveness. You can see it all in the description. Um, yeah, and there are quite many charities now that do these chicken welfare reforms, but I really think that the Humane League does an exceptional job at this exceptional intervention. They coordinate charities around the world to do a better job, and like I trust their leadership. I know many people now who work there, and I just think they're doing a great job. So that is why I recommend you to not only to vote for the Humane League, but also to donate to them, to volunteer for them, or to work for them if there are any jobs there available. And hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching.